All right, so this is a quick tutorial guide on how to use the Yamaha Motif. So this settings applies to different type of motif. Once you know this, you can operate any motif. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get your motif is to take all these sliders up and bring them down. Now, this is going to reset the volume control. Do this for the master also. Now, make sure these your knobs, they are at the center, just like you can see. First, make sure all those settings is done. Now, if it is your motif you are using for the first time, and the one thing you want to do is to reset it. So you click on utility. Let's show you. Let me go back. Click on utility, then click on job. Then it's going to show you this factory setting, whatever. Then you click on enter. Then you click on yes. So it will tell you, please do not power your motif off when it's resetting. Once you're done, click on the exit to leave that place. Now we've reset this motif. Now when you reset yours, the first voice you will have here is mostly the foreground. I'll show you how to do that shortly. Now you can see when I play no sound until I increase this master, you can hear sound. Now this master currently, when you're using the voice mode, let's go to the voice mode. It's only going to control. When you're using the voice mode, the sound all over the keyboard will just be one sound you can use. And this mastered volume controls the sound. These four sliders doesn't affect anything in the voice mode. So take note of that. So you can play. Now to change the voice in the voice mode to another thing, click on this category and click on any of these. Probably you want keyboard sound, click on it. Then you scroll down. You can scroll down or use this control. Then you click on enter. Then we have the soft. You already know what the modulation wheel does and the pitch bend does already. So let's move to the major part in which everybody wants to know, which is how to use different voices on the motif. Now, the first thing you want to do is to click on performance. Now, that is the first thing. Then you want to go to job. Click on job, then click on enter, then click yes. Now, this is going to create a blank template for you where you can build the voices you want for a performance. Now, how do you see the voices that is on this initial performance or whatever? You click on F2, then it's going to show you voice. Currently, we only have the foreground, which is what is going to sound everywhere. Now, mind you, if you must have reset your keyboard just like this, you might want to do it again just to reset the volume back to the default. Then you play. You can see yes sound, while in the other parts, no sound because no voice is loaded there. Now, to add voices to the other parts, you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. You click on, you bring this arrow down, you can see it is on the next line, then click on S1, F1 to add the second voice, which should be the same grand piano. Then you come to the next one, do the same thing, come to the next one, click on add. Now we have four full grand piano on the four voices, but don't worry, I'll show you how to change each of them. Now, if I raise this, piano, piano. Now this is to just to confirm that there are already voices set up here. So how do we change the voice? It's very simple. You come, you move the arrow up, you move the arrow up with this control, you move it up to anyone, then you go back to category search, then probably let us say we want pad voice, we select the pad voice here. Then if you come back here, you could see it has changed here. Then we can scroll to select any pad we want that we want to use. For example, let us say PM soft. Then we click on enter. Now, voice 1 is piano. Voice 2, as you can see, okay, just show them here. Voice 2 now is now pad. So together sounds like this. Now, we can see the other two voices. We'll just change the third one to probably like a string. We'll repeat the same process, category search, then we'll click on string. There's this background popular string that is used. If I don't see it, I might just, okay, background, that is it. Then you click on enter. You can see now we have foreground, a pad, PM soft, and background. Now the last one will come there. I want to select probably like a bell sound. Then we'll come to the category search again. Then we'll click on chromatic percussion. Then we scroll till we see something like JP Pop. Then we click enter. Now we have four voices here: full ground, PM soft, background, and JP Pop. Now we click exit from. We can now to go back to our main screen. You can just click on display F1. Now you show you the initial performance. Now we have four voices here. Watch out this sound. So let me show you the other two voices we just had: the string, the bell. Now everything together sounds like a magic. So the next thing is, how do you transpose on this keyboard? It's very simple. You click on utility. Now it's already on keyboard. You can see general is on general here. So you click on keyboard here. That's SF2. Then you can see, scroll down to see your transpose. So let me just, so if I raise it up, so there's transpose on this keyboard. So that's how to transpose on this keyboard. So how do you rename your performance? So you click on edit. Now when you click on edit, you want to rename this. This might take your time a little bit. Let us say just, I'll just say something random. Or let's move to the next one. Let us say Johnny. Let us say Johnny performance. So once you're done with your settings, you can hit the exit. You can see it's Johnny performance. Now note that this will be there for now. But if you don't, because if you don't store it, it will not be there again. So you click on store. Then you can select any of this bank. You can select it to be here or here or here or anywhere you like. So once you click here, you can now click enter. Now it has stored Johnny performance on users 1, A1. So that's where Johnny performance is. So if I go to voice and go to performance mode, or let us say on this performance mode, I scatter it like this. Now to go back to my voice, I know it's in voice. So you have to take note of the users is stored it in, the letter, and the number. So the performance we stored is in user 1, A, then 1. So you have it back here. So that's a quick way to save different setup in case you want to call it. You just have to know what user. So you can save it in user 1, users 2. So my advice is first utilize user 1, because for user 1 you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 16 you can store in before you go to users 2. Now the last thing I want to talk about on this keyboard is this release effect you hear a lot. Now to use the release effect is very, very simple. Now you click on this assign here. It's going to come to this. This is the release effect. So you can hear this sound. It's because this arpeggio is on. So anytime you hear stuff like that, switch off make sure the arpeggio is off. Now, this is the release. If I start reducing it, you can hear the way it's cutting. So that's the popular sound you probably hear, as if the keyboard is biting each other. So that's where to set that from. So we have other things, but this is the major thing you will use concerning this keyboard. So I think that's all for now, and I hope this tutorial helped you people.